YouTubies, it's Lord Ision. Well, welcome to Wednesday. It's Wiccan Wednesday. I've been doing readings all day. It's time for a lunch break. Our Sun Lord was right up there, but then he hid behind a cloud. Hopefully we'll see him today. It's a little cool out here, but it's all right. It's still, you can feel spring is in the air. Come and hang out with us today while we talk about Wicca. I know spring is coming because this little tree I always watch here on the corner is starting to bud. Remember, this is the one that gets shorn down every year. I've shown you in the past, and it looks all naked and funny looking. And I said, well, it'll come back, and when the leaves start to come, it's beautiful. Well, there it is. So spring is on its way. It seems that this has been the coldest spring that I remember. I'm still wearing a scarf and a coat, even at this time of year, which normally I wouldn't, but hey, it's still coming. I've keep my fingers crossed. I got hope. How are you guys today, huh? You having a good day? What's going on where you are? Are you experiencing spring? I want to hear about it. I'm praying for our Sun Lord to emerge. Sun Lord, come and show us your light. Here he is. He's coming out. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail. Now he's a little bit there. He's getting a little brighter. Now we just keep praying to him. There he is. He's breaking through. Hail to the Sun God. Yay. See the Sun Lord here at Psychic Bob's prayers. When you're out walking, watch for the signs of new life, the signs of spring. This bush I walk by it every day, but notice now the little flowers coming out. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Be gentle with the plants. Isn't that beautiful? Signs of new life. So even though it's cold, we know it's not going to stay cold forever. I know so many of you write to me and you say, Psychic Bob, I want to practice Wicca, but I don't live out in the country or the mountains, and I live in the city. Well, listen, you don't have to be in the country to practice Wicca. You can be anywhere. I live in an urban environment. And the wonderful thing is, when you get out and walk around your neighborhood, especially if you live in the city, you'll find hidden treasures. Let me show you one here across the road. You'll see right across the road here, there's this little spat of woodland. And if we walk over to it, one of the things that we're going to find is that there's a little mystical place here. This is, I call it the Shrine of the Stone Mother, the Holy Stone. Now, this is actually a shrine to an old mill that used to be near here called Cloud's Mill. But if you've studied the ancient pagan traditions, you know that the ancients believed in round holed stones represented the goddess. So you might have to be a little creative, but I've co-opted this as a goddess shrine. Now, the city of Alexander will tell you it's a historic mill sign, but I think it represents the goddess as well. And it's interesting the way they build it, because it's like an altar here. Isn't that amazing? I did not build this. The city put this in back in 1987. Here it was. Dedicated May 9th, 1987. So it's been here a number of years. But to me, it's a sacred place, and it sits here in this little woodland. Now, I'm in the middle of the city, but even in the city, you can find little oases of peace. So while we're here, let's just do an invocation to the Stone Mother and seek her blessing, shall we? Stone Mother, Earth Mother, we call to you. I ask your presence, your blessing. May my YouTubers who are with us today receive the blessing of you, O ancient, wise, and great Mother. Send them a blessing that they need in the form of healing, wealth, health, peace, prosperity. Whatever they need, Mother, bring to them the blessing. We call upon thee and thank thee for thy wonderful presence here. Let us attune to your holy state. Blessed be. Blessed be. For those who follow the ways of the Wicca, watching for the signs of life is an important part of the religion. Here we can see this tree with its lovely little purple buds. Look at that. And it's right here next to the Stone Mother. So the Holy Stone Mother is bringing life force to this plant and to all who seek her blessings. Whenever you're out walking, be mindful of what I call the natural mystical symbols. For example, you'll notice here we have 3 trees growing, and they're perfectly aligned in a triangle. Isn't that interesting? This is a sign of the ancient god, the Father, Son, and Sage. The goddess has a triple aspect as maiden, mother, and crone, but the god, the Lord, has also a triple aspect as Father, Son, and Sage. And so here we are at the triple trees, which I think is a god symbol. So we have the Holy Stone Mother there, which is the goddess, and we have the male aspect of the god here. And I've always felt that in between these trees, this is a fairy ring here. If you come across something like this, don't disturb it. Be reverent. Now, I should probably come here and bring some offerings now that it's getting warmer. So we'll do that as another video. I'll do an offering to the Fae here. This is a natural Fae place. I can feel the energy. So you see, you don't have to be out in the country to practice Wicca. All around us. I'm in an urban environment, but I can still find little oases. So my challenge to those of you who believe you can't do the craft is find some mystical places in your own neighborhoods, and you will be amazed at what's really around you if you take the time to look. When you're walking, study the winds. Do you know the direction? This wind that's blowing in here is actually coming from the west. This is a western wind. That could mean rain is coming, water, moisture. Notice the trees. You'll start to know the patterns of the winds. And if you study the winds, they speak their own language. Do you ever think about that when you're walking, like which way the wind's coming from? If you do that, you'll start to know what's coming. I know the weather before even it gets reported on the news because I've studied the energy of the winds, and I say, rain is coming. You see, because it's a western wind. And it's been blowing all day, by the way. Our Sun Lord's trying to burn off of those clouds and break through. Let's hope he's successful. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail, give us your light. Give us your blessing. So mote it be. Thank you, Sun Lord. Well, Tubies, here we are outside of Shooter's, my favorite restaurant. I've already said, anybody puts a pentagram on their door, they're my friend. Sign of blessing and good luck. Let's go get some food today, shall we? I've been working all day and I am starving. Y'all always ask what I'm wearing. Today I'm wearing one of my vintage astrology pendants. This is a sterling silver pin. I showed it on Monday on the show, but the lighting, it was hard to see. I hope I can get a better shot of it here, but it's a sterling silver disc. Isn't it beautiful? And it's engraved with the Aquarius on it. It's an astrology pendant. And I got it on a silver Tiffany chain. So here I am at Shooter's. I am just chillaxed. I've been doing so many readings. Thank you to all you've been calling for private readings. I'm sipping my Coke and waiting for my lunch to come. By the way, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to last night's video. You didn't see that, you missed it. We did live psychic readings. It's in the queue right before this one. Now, if you want to get in on some live reading action, we have a special event. This Saturday, I am hosting a private message circle on Zoom. We're not going to do a Saturday night show. Did I say correct? Saturday. Saturday night, I'm hosting the show. We're not doing a show on YouTube. There will be no YouTube video on Saturday night, but there will be a private event, and you're welcome to join. I still have 4 spaces left. If you want to join it over on Zoom. It's a private message circle, 2 hours from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Saturday night. The cost for the event is $25, and if you want to get in, send me an email, and I will send you an invoice. I'm going to do billing tomorrow on Thursday, so please let me know tonight if you want to get in. I've got 4, maybe 3 now, and I have to check. 3 or 4 spots left. It's limited to only 20 people for the private session. So you'll get a lot more time with Psychic Bob. It's a private event on Saturday night. So come and join us, all right? Send me an email at PsychicBob.com. Just go to PsychicBob.com. My website, link will be below. And contact me over there. I look forward to hearing from you. You know, while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to tell you guys, you can make it a Psychic Bob Marathon weekend. If you really want some psychic help, we've got Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. I'm teaching a private psychic development class on Zoom also. So 12 o'clock's from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. Eastern is a psychic development class. Then the special private message circle is from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. And if you still haven't had enough Psychic Bob, on Sunday we've got Psychic Bob's Inner Circle on Sunday from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. So if you want to get in on any of those events, email me. I'll get you the details. You guys rock. I think my lunch is coming. I'm hungry. Oh, Tubies, my lunch arrived. Oh, look what I got. Blackened chicken pasta. Isn't that wonderful? It's in a creamy Alfredo sauce. Chicken, white sauce, cheese. Oh gosh, it's so good. I love it. You know, as it's Wiccan Wednesday, I like to reflect on Wiccan things, and I just got a book that arrived. It's an older book from the 80s, but it's a great one. I'm enjoying it so far. It's called Wicca, The Old Religion in the New Age. It's by Vivian Crowley. And I just started, I'm just in the introduction. I haven't got into chapter 1, but it's really fascinating. And there's a section here where they talk about the revival of paganism in the Western world. And I thought I'd read a little bit of this to you. So it says here in the introduction, this is just a random passage, but I think it's cool. It says, Wicca has little dogma. It is a living religion which belongs to the present. And in pagan philosophy, that present is ever becoming, ever moving. Since the present is not static, neither is Wicca. Unlike Christianity, Islam, and other religions of the book, Wiccan beliefs are not fixed, enshrined forever by a once and for all revelation made to one individual. That's really interesting. Isn't that interesting? Let's think about that. In religions, which are based on revelations made to one particular person at a particular point in time, the dogma and the ritual tend to become fixed. Once some authority figure has made a prominent pronouncement on the correct dogma, interpretation, or ritual performance, it becomes very difficult for the religion to evolve to meet new circumstances and new needs which present themselves as the human race and society it creates evolves. Do you understand that? So what they're saying is that Wicca has a sense of freedom because we're not locked into one pronouncement and this is how it must be. And I think that's one of the things that I personally find really refreshing about the faith. Oh, Tubies, that was a great lunch. Back out into the sun. I hope our Sun Lord is out here. He's still working on those clouds, but there he is. He's trying to burn through. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail. You know, our days are getting longer as we head into the summer. And our Sun Lord is higher and with us longer. He's coming out brighter. Hail to the Sun Lord. Bring a blessing to all my Tubies. So mote it be. And so mote it be. Well, guys, listen, I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to keep this video short today because PsychicBob is booked for readings, but I want to say thank you for being part of our scene today. I've had the best time. And listen, if you want to connect with me for any of the events this weekend, make sure to visit my website, PsychicBob.com. You can register for the Psychic Development class, the Saturday 12 o'clock noon Eastern class at the website. For the other two events, the Inner Circle or the Message Circle, send me an email, okay? And the email contact form is over at my website, or I think I got the link in the info box below for my website as well as my email. So either way, connect to me. Let me know if you want to get in on any of the events, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. You guys are on. Oh, I also forgot to say, if you like this video, please give me thumbs up, like this, favorite, share with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of my channel. I put out a video every single day. So we got some 7 days a week here. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we're going to do a live seance, 7 p.m. I'm going to go into trance. We're going to let the spirit people come through. Trance channeled seance tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Don't miss it. Be here.